Okay, so the other day Ryan and I were watching Good Mythical Morning and they ate Carolina Reapers. And their goal was to go 10 minutes without drinking or eating anything or throwing up. And because we are really, really mature grown-ups, we decided that we should order some and then try to go 11 minutes without eating or drinking anything or throwing up. And then we were going to live stream this, and then we thought if we end up throwing up, nobody wants to see that. So we decided to go ahead and just preemptively record it, and then we'll just post it later. So we've made a lot of preparations for when we can actually eat and drink everything, and we've got a timer that we're going to set, and we've watched a lot of videos and done a lot of reading. So we have everything that we should need handy except for the ice cream because it's still in the freezer. So like here's the peppers, that's our doom, and our puke bowls if we need them, and some antacid and orange juice and some milk. And then we took a shot beforehand because that's sure to help. And to have some liquid courage. So we've got gloves on so that we don't get the oil on our hands and then touch our faces or anything. And I imagine that this is going to be one of the stupider choices that we ever make in our marriage, but we're going to make it together. So
team building exercise. All right, so let me start this.
All right, so this is a bad idea.
All right, ready?
Uh-huh. It's hard to swallow. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, it's so hot. Oh my God. Some stuck in my teeth. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh, bad.
Oh Jesus. It'll keep going. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so bad. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Woo. I'm gonna move the camera around with me. Walk around. My ears feel like they're on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like it hurts. Ow. Oh God. Oh Jesus, I want to throw up. Take the camera.
It's really hot. It hurts to breathe.
Oh. Ow. Ow. My ears hurt.
It's mainly in my throat.
Oh Jesus. Oh. Okay, we're halfway through. My ears feel like they're on fire.
My faces are burning.
It burns so much. Eyes are watering, nose is running. It's making me shake. All I want to do is curl up in a ball and moan. So that's basically what I'm doing is I've got the bowl near me in case it burns so much. Like my soul burns. I think down to like my actual genome. It's a good thing we're not gonna have children, because I'm pretty sure that if we bred, this has somehow gotten into my DNA and it would like deform future babies. So
You want to take it for a second?
yeah, sure. So here's Ryan. He can tell you how he's feeling.
My face is burning. My throat is burning. I'm afraid to rub my eyes or my nose so they don't burn later, even though we're using gloves and separate paper towels and stuff. But it hurts to breathe. It's like molten lava. And right now we're at 4 minutes.
4 minutes left.
Uh-huh. So we're not even time-lapsing it. This is nuts. It's weird to talk. It feels like your face is numb.
But it also hurts.
Right. Like lava.
So what's getting me through, and what my reasoning was before we even decided to do this, was that I survived 28 and a half hours of natural childbirth with a backwards baby with a giant head. And that was the worst pain I've ever known. And I didn't think it was ever going to end, and I wanted someone to shoot me. So I figured if I could do that and meditate my way through it and breathe through it, then this would be a cakewalk. We are
3 minutes.
3 minutes left till we can eat or drink anything. So we've hit the 11-minute mark. And so my muscles are shaking, like I'm like twitching a little bit, and my mouth burns. Thank God my ears don't burn as bad now. It felt like fire was coming out of them at first. And my lips are partly numb and partly on fire. But I hope I don't regret saying this later. I actually don't feel that bad right now, relative to how bad I think I could be feeling.
Can you take a towel?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So I was pacing at first with my fingers plugged in my ears, just trying to make the pain stop. And then I figured that I needed to do like I did when I was in labor, and just find a comfortable position and try to basically find my happy place and think relaxing thoughts and meditate. And so I spent the first 5.5 minutes mostly just curled up on the couch and moaning in order to release the pain from my body. Ryan has been pacing the whole time and heavy breathing like a first-time mom. And now I'm starting to feel like kind of a pressure and a burning in my chest, like heartburn. It's probably heartburn. I'm sure I'm gonna have heartburn, but we have the antacid for that. And I feel like relative to how bad it's been for people that we watched, I really don't feel that bad. I think for me the hardest part was actually just chewing it and swallowing it.
Yeah, it was really hard to swallow.
They look small, but they're tough when you try to chew it, and there's a lot of seeds. And so we had read and seen that it's best to actually try to chew it really well before you swallow it, so that you just disperse a lot of the oils in your mouth instead of in your esophagus and your stomach. And so we both tried to chew really, really well. I had some of it stuck in my teeth, so I was having to try to get that out. And so it was kind of weird because it had already started to burn when I was trying to swallow it. And so that made my body want really badly not to keep trying to swallow it. We had read and heard too that it peaks around 6 minutes, but I feel like for me it was really closer to like maybe 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it was really, really bad at first, though. Like, it was just such an acute sense of, like, swallowing actual lava. And the main thing for me was just that my ears hurt so bad. Okay, so it's been 11 minutes. So I actually don't feel that bad right now. I haven't moved.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when I start moving. So I guess you want to try the ice cream first, or you want to try drinking some milk?
Let's do the ice cream.
Okay. How are you feeling?
It's moved to my stomach now.
Oh.
Yeah. My mouth is mostly okay. Still lava-esque.
Still burning.
Yeah.
So, like, my lips are still burning. My ears are still burning a little bit. For me, it's, like, right here, right now. And it feels kind of like a ball of hot pressure. But it's not, honestly, nearly as bad as it was in the first couple of minutes. I really wasn't sure if we were going to make it through the first couple of minutes. I was like, I did think about just bailing and trying to throw up just to get it out. But then,
I'm surprised I didn't. I felt like I was going to a couple of times, and I'm surprised that I didn't.
I just didn't let myself.
Yeah.
Because I was like, my rationale being that it would hurt even worse if I was throwing it back up. Because then I'm just making more acid come up with the oil. Also, I don't know, like I had told Ryan before we did this that I wondered if it wouldn't be that bad because of the lupus. I'm used to being in pain a lot, and capsicum is actually something that you can rub on your skin to help with pain sometimes. And so I joked with him that it might actually make me feel better and actually have less pain. And so I don't want to sound smug because I am still, like, my muscles are still tremory. There was a lot of spitting at first, but I actually don't feel bad at all. Like, so we've got the ice cream here.
Yeah.
And so we're going to try some ice cream.
My muscles don't really feel bad. My chest does. My whole esophagus and heartburn. But I can feel it moving to my stomach, so I think that's mainly it. And I was worried at not swallowing it at first because I felt like it was going to start being at my throat, in the back, and start burning my throat. But then I could, like, the guy who burned a hole in his, like,
right.
I don't want that to happen. I want to swallow it so it doesn't seep in enough to my throat to where it's just sitting there, so.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, we really did do a lot of due diligence before we did this. We aren't entirely stupid, just moderately stupid. And so we did a lot of research to try to mitigate the possibility that we would end up seriously harming ourselves. Yeah, I really don't feel that bad. I see what they're saying now about the kind of drug-like effect because your endorphins kick in. No. It's just the stomach.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. So, those are natural pain relievers, but I feel a little loopy, but that also could be because we took a shot right before we did this. So,
right.
I mean, just being honest.
We went out and achieved anyway.
That's exactly right. We are some achievers. So, anyways, we did it. We won. Mm-hmm. At our arbitrary contest that no one knew that they were having with us. And we managed to go 11 minutes without eating or drinking anything and without throwing up. And I don't feel too bad now. We'll see how bad we feel when it reaches the other end. Uh-huh. You buy them from a company, the guy that grows them, his company is called Puckerbutt Pepper Company. And I don't think that that's a mistake. So we'll see how that goes. But how are you feeling?
Good. It's moved. The ice cream is helping. I think my stomach is going to be turning over. But we did a lot of fried food, and
we ate starchy carbs.
Yeah, starchy carbs.
Right beforehand so that we would have food on our stomach so that it would hopefully not irritate our stomach linings too bad.
So it's everything. The ice cream does help. So I'm glad we didn't do it at first and diminish it. But now it's definitely cooking.
I'll be honest, I don't know if we had actually tried to eat or drink anything right when we first did it. I don't know if that actually would have helped. It feels like you want to because it's so hot and you just want something to cool it off. But, like, my experience with peppers in the past has been that whenever I try to drink anything at all, when it first swallowed, it makes it worse because it's oil, and so it feels like the liquid just doesn't want to mix well with the oil. So
I was expecting
I think that if I had tried to eat or drink something right away,
Yeah.
I probably would have thrown it up.
Right. I was expecting it to burn my lips more, because what we read made it sound like it was going to burn everything it came into contact with, and it did.
Yeah, everybody
but I
else
thought-
talked about it like burning their mouth and everything. For me, like right away, it was my ears. Like
Yeah.
my eardrums felt like they were on fire.
Yeah, mine didn't. It was my throat, and that, like my chest, like my face was numb, but not my ears. I was surprised. I was worried that your ears started hurting. I was like, oh shit, But mine was mainly my throat and my face. Like my face was numb and tingling, and my mouth was
also in pain all at the same time.
yeah, like a jar. Like I couldn't.
Yeah, if that
I
makes
couldn't
sense.
feel-
You'd have to just try this to see how that can work. But you can actually, it turns out, you can be numb and in horrible, horrible pain
Uh-huh.
all at the same time, which was a lot like.
And what they said it was going to happen. They were like, you're numb, but you feel the pain too.
It's like you burn from the inside.
Yeah. So they said they compared it to like a runner's high. Like it gets to the point of it's so much pain or such an intense thing, that your body, of course, with the endorphins and stuff, but
Right.
it's just like it can't even process. It's just sending all the signals. Pain but then also pain relief, but then also
Right.
just
Your
throwing
body,
it on.
basically your nervous system just says fuck off. That's basically what happens. But we did it.
Uh-huh.
And there was really no good reason to do it, except that we could, and we just wanted to prove that we could. And we didn't beat each other,
Right.
because neither one of us threw up, and neither one of us gave in. So we both won together.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I think so. Yeah, just the aftershocks,
Giggity?
Yeah.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, so if you
love
actually
your
sat through all of this, good for you.
And sorry about the blackout in the middle, but that was
Yeah, that was the really bad part,
Uh-huh.
and we were really gonna try, but the problem was that like he was pacing and then I was pacing, but I had needed to put my fingers in my ears because my ears were burning so bad, and then I wanted to curl up in a ball, and it was just so bad that like neither one of us was really in a place to hold the phone. So, which is what we're using.
we got back to it
record
as soon as we could.
Exactly. As soon as I felt like I wasn't gonna die completely,
Uh-huh.
picked it back up and started recording again.
Yeah.
So if you stuck with this whole thing, then I'm sorry that you don't have anything better to do. But
Yeah.
for everybody that wanted to know what it was going to be like and wanted to see, now you can see.